Listen up, folks. We're talking about the Indiana Pacers, a team with a history as rich and dramatic as an episode of The Sopranos. From their glory days in the ABA to their battles in the NBA, the Pacers have seen it all. Championships, heartbreaks, brawls, you name it, they've lived it. We're talking about a franchise that rose from humble beginnings in the ABA, a league known for its fast-paced, high-flying style of play. And these Pacers, they took that league by storm. 3 championships, legends like Mel Daniels and Roger Brown. These guys were the real deal. Then came the merger with the NBA, and the Pacers had to prove themselves all over again. From Reggie Miller's clutch shots to the infamous Malice at the Palace. The Pacers have always been in the headlines, for better or worse. So buckle up, because we're about to take a deep dive into 5 moments that define this franchise. From championships to chaos, here are 5 moments that define the Indiana Pacers. Let's rewind the clock, folks. Back to the era of afros and short shorts, the ABA. The Pacers, they were the kings of this league. They brought a brand of basketball that was fast, furious, and oh so entertaining. Mel Daniels, the ABA's answer to Bill Russell, was swatting shots and grabbing rebounds like a man possessed. And then there was Roger Brown, a scoring machine who could light up the scoreboard faster than you could say Dr. J. These guys, along with Slick Leonard calling the shots from the sidelines, took home 3 championships in 4 years. They were a dynasty, plain and simple. They put Indiana basketball on the map, and their legacy still resonates today. The ABA Pacers were a team for the ages, and their impact on the game is undeniable. They brought a level of excitement and athleticism that helped shape the NBA we know and love today. So, when you think of the Pacers, don't forget their roots in the ABA, a league where they were kings. Now, let's fast forward to the NBA, where the Pacers found a new icon in Uncle Reg. Reggie Miller, the man with the ice water in his veins, became synonymous with clutch shots and epic playoff battles. He was the ultimate competitor, a guy who thrived on silencing the doubters and breaking the hearts of opposing fans. And nobody felt Reggie's wrath more than the New York Knicks. Oh man, those playoff battles were legendary. Spike Lee in the front row, Reggie trading barbs with the Knicks fans, hitting those daggers over Patrick Ewing and John Starks. Who could forget the 8 points in 9 seconds? Absolute insanity. Reggie Miller embodied the spirit of the Pacers, tough, resilient, and always up for a challenge. He may not have won a championship, but he brought countless memorable moments to Indiana and cemented his place as a true NBA legend. Now, even a team with as much history as the Pacers has its dark days. And let me tell you folks, the Malice at the Palace was about as dark as it gets. We all know the story. Ron Artest, after a hard foul, goes into the stands after a fan, and all hell breaks loose. Players fighting fans, chairs flying, it was absolute chaos. This wasn't just a basketball brawl, it was a national story, a black eye for the NBA and a stain on the Pacers' legacy. The fallout was swift and severe, with suspensions handed down left and right. Ron Artest, the catalyst of it all, was suspended for the rest of the season, the harshest penalty in NBA history. The Malice at the Palace was a turning point for the Pacers, a moment that tarnished their reputation and sent the franchise into a tailspin. It's a reminder that even in the heat of competition, some lines should never be crossed. Just when it seemed like the Pacers were poised for another deep playoff run, tragedy struck. Paul George, their young superstar, went down with a gruesome leg injury during a Team USA scrimmage. I'm talking about a broken leg, folks, the kind that makes you cringe just thinking about it. The entire basketball world was in shock. This wasn't just a blow to the Pacers, it was a blow to the sport itself. But Paul George, he's a fighter. He attacked his rehab with the same intensity he brought to the court, and against all odds, he made a remarkable comeback. Seeing him back on the court, defying the odds, was truly inspiring. It showed the heart and determination of this young man, and while his time with the Pacers eventually came to an end, his legacy in Indiana remains strong. Now the Pacers are turning the page, ushering in a new era with Tyrese Halliburton at the helm. This young man, he's got that it factor, the kind of talent that can make everyone around him better. He's a walking highlight reel, dishing out dimes, knocking down threes, and leading the offense with a swagger that's infectious. And he's not alone. Miles Turner, a defensive force in the paint, is back and better than ever. Buddy Hield, he's raining threes from downtown like it's nobody's business. And let's not forget about the veteran presence of Malcolm Brogdon, a steady hand guiding this young team. The Pacers are building something special in Indiana, a team with a bright future and a chance to make some serious noise in the East. They're playing with a chip on their shoulder, hungry to prove themselves and bring a championship back to Indiana. From their ABA dynasty to Reggie Miller's heroics, from the depths of the Malice at the Palace to the resilience of Paul George, the Indiana Pacers have seen it all. They've experienced the highest of highs and the lowest of lows, and through it all, they've remained a team that represents the heart and soul of Indiana. The fans in Indianapolis, they bleed blue and gold. They've stuck with this team through thick and thin, and now they're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. With this young core of talent, the future is looking bright in Indiana. From legends to low points, the Pacers have seen it all. But with Halliburton at the helm, the next chapter might just be the best one yet.